Breslin, I'm sure you've been here many times.
Mm-hmm.
You're seeing vault and bars and these things up here on the information beam.
Yeah.
Whatever that's called up there.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel? Did you ever think you'd see something like that for gymnastics in Breslin Center?
Honestly, no. I feel like each year we keep trying. Like, we kind of ask the question, like, oh, are we going to get in Breslin this year? Like, when will that happen, kind of? So I feel like just being in here and getting to do a walkthrough is so surreal, and it just makes it more special, knowing that a lot of family and friends will be here supporting tomorrow, too.
Yeah, I'm really excited. I've been dreaming to compete at the Bres for as long as I can remember, so just turning this dream into reality is just super exciting. I grew up watching Michigan State gymnastics. My whole family are huge Michigan State fans, so I've always been a Spartan, and I'm just happy to finally be one and compete for them.
Is there a sense of satisfaction that you were part of a program that is elevated to the level that this is the venue now?
Yeah, it's awesome to see the process and the progress that this team has gone through. It's truly amazing, and I can't wait for it to continue on. We go to plenty of meets with a big crowd. I think Big Tens last year really helped us realize how big of a crowd and how many fans that we truly have. So I feel like the crowd will just pump us up and make the adrenaline go even more.
What's it been like to watch Michigan State rise to become a top 10 program?
Ooh. Honestly, like, unbelievable. I feel like coming in as a freshman, my goal was to be a part of a team that I could help make better and help kind of build upon. I didn't want to go to a school that was already good or already had a million national championships. So just seeing from where we started and to where we are now is unbelievable.
What kind of show is this going to be for people that have never been to a college gymnastics meet?
Nothing like they've seen before. I feel like, especially if this is somebody's first time at a gymnastics meet or even an MSU gymnastics meet, they're going to be wowed. I think that Breslin's going to be packed tomorrow, so I'm really excited to see the turnout.
It's huge. It's huge. Walking in here today and just seeing everything, watching the setup, watching everybody that was involved in putting it all together. Really heartfelt, heartwarming, exciting. You know, it takes not only the face of the program to a whole nother level, and I can't wait for the fans to see it and experience it as well, because the girls are just blown away. It's almost like we're at a away meet in our own home, you know. And so I said, I had a message to them that, you know, it's always protect this house, but today it's protect this expensive house.
Coach, Olivia reached 3 career highs last week at the quad meet, and what impact do you think she's going to have this year on this team?
She, you know, the expectation has been there from her freshman year, and injuries and stuff set her back, so we really we could do what we could do at the time. And this year things are coming together, and her numbers are increasing, her success is increasing, so, you know, we expect big things out of her, bigger things than last week even, and, you know, challenging Gabby and Nikki for the all-around spot and those higher spots in the lineup. They're all in the fight for, or the hunt for, that, you know, best spot, what they feel the most comfortable in, and that's, you know, it's a healthy competitiveness amongst the team on every event that we're really fortunate to have right now. From the beginning, these kids know they have to work really hard to earn what that they've achieved so far. I think for the most part we've raised the bar in the gym on the details, the real specific half-tenth details on whether it's skill work or rhythm or artistry or performance, any of that. I think what it comes down to is, I've said, let's try this weekend to hit on all cylinders. Like last weekend it seemed to be floor, which is usually a high event, was not our best. It was good but not great. Vault, we started to get better. Bars, we won the event, and beam, we stayed true. So to show how resilient and how gritty they are to be able to do that, coming out not on the best event, but not on the greatest, not with the greatest score, is what I want to see more of. But let's come out at the home court advantage on vault and bang out vault, bang out bars, just carry it straight through and hit on all 4 events.
Do events like this, experiences like this, help prepare when you get to regionals and so forth?
Oh, much, yeah. Except, you know, we don't have the podium, which that's, personally, we get enough experience on the podium as it is with Big Tens, and we'll be down at Elevate the Stage in Alabama. Those little things during the season help prepare us for that, because there is a little difference sometimes in the podium and the give or the bounce. But just this type of arena with the type of attendance we're going to have and the loud music and the cheering, and, you know, that's something that we usually don't experience as much until the postseason, or at least Big Ten championships. And so this is perfect timing for this. In week 3, it's perfect time to get them up there and get them. Not that they worry about who's out there or who's watching or the TV cameras or any of that. We're just focusing on us and, progressing a little better each time.
For people that have never been to a college gymnastics meet, what are they going to see if they come to the
they're going to see some really good gymnastics, that's for sure. And the thing is that the Spartan fans and the Wolverine fans are very appreciative of good quality gymnastics. We go there, they like what they see, they cheer. The Spartan fans are the same way. So I think it's going to be exciting because everything about this is new for the program and new for them. It's going to be a great atmosphere with electric energy and everything, and they're going to see, because of that, it's going to transfer into seeing some great gymnastics.
How proud are you of the way that you guys have swung the rivalry the last couple of years and how that has kind of led to this moment where you get to experience it on a bigger stage?
We're thrilled with that, but we don't assume anything. It's a nationally, recognized huge tradition in women's collegiate gymnastics, and so we feel like every day is just a new opportunity to try to face it and see what we can do with it. We don't assume anything is anybody's. We don't assume it's ours. We have to earn everything that we've worked so hard for, and they understand that.
How do you think tomorrow is going to change the history of MSU gymnastics?
First of all, BTN Plus is going to have probably one of their highest attendance that they've had. It's going to be a lot of people watching, so we're excited for that. And I think there'll be, the Gym Tournette is going to take advantage of that. And depending on how everybody's out here with their cameras taking individual routines and posting them on social media and all that kind of stuff, it's going to flood the airwaves. And we're excited about that because the more good exposure we get for this program, the better.
What kind of went through your head your first time stepping out on this floor, seeing it set up for gymnastics? Had to be, I imagine, pretty cool.
Yeah, kind of a big lump in my throat because I know all the people that were involved, all the departments that were involved in putting this together, the ideal of it, and then all the inner workings and of actually making it physically happen. And then normally I'm involved in that procedure. I got to sit in on a couple of meetings and hear the discussions, all that, and it was all going over my head because it was like, okay, well, it's not our building. I'm not used to this. I get lost in this building. But then walking in this morning and seeing it, and I was like, whoa, it all came together in no time. Even, I think they were set up 3 hours earlier than they thought they were going to be. So I think they surprised themselves too, but it was really cool. If you've been up in the Hall of History to see all the graphics and everything, that just really blows you away. So, seeing us up there is impressive and get goosebumps.
Are you guys doing anything differently to prepare for this meet, or is it just the same mentality, same training?
It's the same training, same mentality. I think we've worked a lot this year on working. Their gymnastics is clean. Their gymnastics is exciting. It's very technical. They've settled into how they perform and that kind of thing. I think anything that from the shoulders up, and on that given day, we're trying not to change anything. We're trying to take our bubble and move it out of this floor, our practice bubble. It's just you and me. It's just you and me on bars. It's just you and Nicole on beam. It's just you and Devin on floor. It's a practice. Let's push play and go and see what happens. So we try not to change anything physically in their training. We try to be very thoughtful of their numbers because it is early in the season and we definitely do not want to be hammering them. It's a very relentless sport and we don't want to injure our own kids. So it's more working with the thought process, their breathing techniques, their self-talk, that kind of thing that's going on before they're competing, during they're competing, and one athlete at a time, one event at a time.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you.